A snow fire. The seeds resting safely nearby, as much as firelight could guard them. They did not know it, but the seeds they carried, dropped and protected, were slowly finding new places to grow. Through danger, careful movement, and the constant presence of predators, these early humans were shaping the future of plants, one step, one handful of seeds at a time. Life was hard. Life was dangerous. But even in the wild, even under constant threat, the first partnership between humans and seeds had begun. Whispering seeds. 3.4 million years ago. The sun spilled gold across the plains. Early humans walked slowly, carrying small, smooth seeds in their hands. The seeds were ordinary, or so it seemed. But in the quiet moments, they seemed to shift slightly, almost guiding the human steps. A young man, Kanu, paused as he felt a seed slip from his fingers. It landed softly on the ground. For a moment, it seemed to shimmer in the sunlight. He picked it up again and instinctively, he dropped it near a clump of soft soil. "Why here?" he whispered, as if the seed could answer. And in a strange sense it seemed to. The next day, a tiny green shoot emerged exactly where he had placed it. The group moved cautiously, predator. A snow fire. The seeds resting safely nearby, as much as firelight could guard them. They did not know it, but the seeds they carried, dropped and protected, were slowly finding new places to grow. Through danger, careful movement, and the constant presence of predators, these early humans were shaping the future of plants, one step, one handful of seeds at a time. Life was hard. Life was dangerous. But even in the wild, even under constant threat, the first partnership between humans and seeds had begun. Whispering seeds. 3.4 million years ago. The sun spilled gold across the plains. Early humans walked slowly, carrying small, smooth seeds in their hands. The seeds were ordinary, or so it seemed. But in the quiet moments, they seemed to shift slightly, almost guiding the human steps. A young man, Kanu, paused as he felt a seed slip from his fingers. It landed softly on the ground. For a moment, it seemed to shimmer in the sunlight. He picked it up again and instinctively, he dropped it near a clump of soft soil. "Why here?" he whispered, as if the seed could answer. And in a strange sense it seemed to. The next day, a tiny green shoot emerged exactly where he had placed it. The group moved cautiously. Predators lurked in every shadow. Lions prowled the tall grass. Leopards watched from the trees, and crocodiles waited in the river bends. But the seeds seemed to respond to danger. When a lion approached from the east, a hand...
A day of hunting and gathering. Hadzabe women. Dawn in the camp before sunrise. The small camp begins to stir. Smoke from the night fire still drifts through the thorn tree shelters. Children wake slowly while the first light spreads across the dry grassland surrounding Lake Eyasi. The women prepare for the day. Some carry woven baskets made from plant fibers. Others pick up their digging sticks, the most important tool for gathering underground foods. A knife made from metal or sharpened scrap is tied to a belt or tucked into a cloth. Unlike the men, who may leave alone or in pairs to track large animals with bows, women travel in small cooperative groups. Sisters, cousins, and friends often leave together, usually with several children walking alongside them. There is no strict leader. The group simply moves out of camp toward areas where food is likely to be found. Moving through the landscape, the Hadzabe homeland is a mixture of acacia woodland, rocky hills, and open grasslands. The women walk slowly, constantly observing the environment. Every detail matters. Broken twigs, fresh tracks in the dust, birds calling near fruit trees, disturbed soil around animal burrows. While walking, the women talk constantly, sharing stories, teasing one another, and discussing where to search next. The atmosphere is relaxed but attentive. What might appear to outsiders as casual wandering is actually a highly skilled reading of the land. Digging for hidden food. One of the first tasks is often searching for edible tubers hidden underground. A woman notices a particular leaf pattern on the ground, a sign that a root grows beneath the soil. She pushes her digging stick deep into the earth and begins loosening the dirt. Soon a thick root emerges. These tubers are extremely important foods because they are nutritious, available even in dry seasons, predictable in location. Children often help dig, learning which plants are edible and which are not. Several women may gather around a good patch of roots, laughing as they work, dirt covering their hands and legs. Opportunistic hunting. Although plant foods are the main goal, the women are also hunters. As they travel, they watch for signs of small animals. A hole in the ground might belong to a scrub hare or an African crested porcupine. If the soil around the burrow looks freshly disturbed, the group may decide to investigate. Several women begin digging quickly with their sticks, widening the hole and collapsing the tunnel. Children stand nearby watching for movement. Sometimes the animal escapes. But sometimes the digging reveals the animal hiding deep in the burrow. When this happens, the women pull it out and kill it quickly with a stick or knife. Other animals occasionally hunted include rock hyrax hiding among rocks, small birds flushed from bushes, reptiles such as lizards. These hunts are fast, cooperative, and opportunistic. Knowledge of the environment. The success of these hunts depends on deep ecological knowledge. Hadzabe women know which plants produce edible tubers, which burrows belong to which animals, seasonal fruiting times, where bees often nest in trees, how animals behave during different weather conditions. This knowledge is learned from childhood. Young girls watch closely as their mothers, or older relatives explain where to dig and why certain tracks indicate an animal nearby.
A small fire. The seeds resting safely nearby, as much as firelight could guard them. He did not know it. The seeds seeds they carried, dropped, and protected were slowly finding new places to grow. Through danger, careful movement, and the constant presence of predators, these early humans were shaping the future of plants. One step, one handful of seeds at a time. Life was hard. Life was dangerous. But even in the wild, even under constant threat, the first partnership between humans and seeds had begun. Whispering seeds. 3.4 million years ago. The sun spilled gold across the plains. Early humans walked slowly, carrying small, smooth seeds in their hands. The seeds were ordinary, or so it seemed. But in the quiet moments, they seemed to shift slightly, almost guiding a human step. A young man, Kanu, paused as he felt a seed slip from his finger. It landed softly on the ground. For a moment, it seemed to shimmer in the sunlight. He picked it up again and instinctively, he dropped it near a clump of soft soil. Why here? He whispered, as if the seed could answer. And a strange sense it seemed to a tiny green shoot. The group moved cautiously, predators lurked in every shadow. Lions the seeds seemed to respond to danger. When a lion approached from the east, the hands full of seeds just as the path. Almost urging them towards safety. Midday, the group rested beneath a tree. One woman, Luna, laid down her seeds and noticed they hummed softly in the wind. Almost like a quiet song, only she could hear. The sound made her heart steady, even as vultures circled overhead. Each day was a test of survival. Fire, water, predators, hunger. But every night when the humans slept, the seeds seemed to stretch tiny roots toward the richest soil, silently claiming the world alongside the humans who unknowingly tended them. Weeks passed. The humans walked, collected and dropped seeds. Some sprouted, some traveled by accident, carried on fur or stuck to hands. And the seeds, in their small, mysterious way, guided the humans to food, water, and safety. No one could explain it. No one knew that these tiny objects held the potential for entire forests and fields millennia in the future. The humans respected them anyway, carrying them, protecting them, and sometimes listening, just a little, to the whispers of life beneath their fingers. The plains stretched endlessly, dangerous and wild. Yet in the quiet partnership between walking humans and whispering seeds, the first echoes of agriculture had begun. Magical, fragile, and almost alive. Life 3.4 million years ago. Humans. First seeds. The sun rose slowly over the endless plains of East Africa's sparse trees cast long shadows across tall grass, and the air smelled faintly of earth and water. Small groups of early humans moved cautiously, carrying handfuls of seeds they had collected, tiny objects that would unknowingly shape the future of life on Earth. Some seeds were food, some were hard and bitter, some soft and slightly sweet. The humans ate some, carried others, and dropped a few here and there, unconsciously scattering the first signs of agriculture. They did not know what they held in their hands, yet somehow the seeds seemed to respond, shifting slightly in the soil, finding the sun, taking root. The plains were dangerous. A distant roar made the group freeze. Lions prowled nearby. Every step required attention. One young woman almost dropped her seeds while climbing a slope, and a handful spilled onto the dry earth. When she bent down to gather them, a faint shimmer seemed to rise from the ground where a tiny green shoot had already begun to emerge. By the riverbank, crocodiles lurked beneath the water, and vultures circled overhead. Every movement had to be measured. Rested and observed constantly, while the seeds seemed to whisper, urging them toward safety, toward water, toward fertile soil. As night fell, the humans huddled around small fires. The wind rustled through the grass.
Ni mtoto ambaye ni abi one amiko aso tuchu hicha na kwa ni bamia ila sa tuchu kama kidogo
kwachi tupoteji
laki pate mako hamana ka ishako hamana hako tina tukucha
hamana pesa ishi papa
hamana
ikanduda mubisola kwa
sio kwa kila mtu.
Wana akiihe fitia ulikosa kowe mate etabe I bosathu ina uchame kowe ndo manakata unitiko iko chokwadi yako gwadiso ka boko wako athone na wako gwadi ha hako ndio boko wako kweko
asapoko eta sasa ndio boko wako
hako
hako
upete ko chika chana itendele
bolingo diko boko
abesi keta nasi peti chiye ayiwa ina atichiye to upite
gilimbida
enge batita bimagi
hako pusuwaha kwa papasa kwako wako tokwa kuwaha ya mu ajitane kila satu tuchana ati kidogo amnyo kidogo
Atakiwa na elata soko kui. Shino kwa bita ba mama.
Ashino kwa hlok okondo ki ida.
Nana akatheko.
Girindi date.
Mine ko no ko.
One. Ono ko bena hlatita kwisi na matoma ini. Tokoleya mo.
Lami ibena ma.
Kuyena na tu chabi. Lami na tu. Come.
Ngatla oni pi thoso akhote. One mboga na bibi. Ngatla kona thoso
Ah, kwete ama na sebe gwe.
Manakato. Sameta gwe kuina ela bi.
Hakane ma na ha
Slowly over the vast plains of East Africa's sparse cave. Dotted the landscape and the tall grass swayed in the gentle morning wind.
Keta aye yeke.
The air was dry, filled with a faint scent of earth and distant woods. Small groups of early humans, ancestors of modern Homo species, moved carefully among the vegetation. Their feet pressed into the soft soil, leaving faint impressions that would vanish with the next rain. They were hunters and gatherers walking for miles each day in search of roots, fruits, and other edible plants. One of them, a young adult with steady hands and alert eyes, crouched near a cluster of wild grasses. He plucked a small, hard object from the ground. It was a seed, smooth and light and unlike the roots he usually dug for. He examined it, turning it in his fingers, curious about its shape and weight. He tossed it lightly into the air and caught it again. Around him, others began to notice similar seeds scattered across the soil. Some were bitter, some tasteless, but a few had a mild sweetness when chewed. Slowly they began gathering the seeds, not yet understanding that some of these tiny objects held the potential for plants that could feed them in the future. For now, the seeds were food. They were small, portable, and could be carried during long walks across the plains. Sometimes, after dropping a handful near the edges of their resting areas, new shoots would sprout weeks later. The humans did not know this consciously. They were not yet farmers, but by moving seeds with their hands, by dropping them near water or shade, they were unknowingly shaping the future of plants. Life went on in simple rhythms, walking, gathering, watching for predators, and resting near trees in the midday heat. Each day new seeds were collected, some eaten, some discarded. Some fell into cracks in the earth and stayed, some were carried along in the fur of animals or stuck to feet, traveling far from where they had grown. These small acts, picking, dropping, carrying, were the earliest echoes of agriculture, millions of years before humans would consciously plant fields. It was an accidental partnership with the plants. Humans walked and plants spread, humans survived, and some plants thrived. As the sun sank behind the hills, the group gathered near a river. The seeds of the day safely stored in simple containers made of bark, the humans rested, unaware that these small, quiet actions would one day lead to entire civilizations built on cultivated fields. The plains were silent again, except for the rustle of grass and the faint movements of small animals in the soil. Tiny green shoots pushed upward, unconsciously following the hands that had first carried them across the wild. And so life continued quietly 3.4 million years ago, with humans walking and seeds scattering, an unremarkable day that would, in the deep sweep of time, change everything. Seeds in the wild. A survival story 3.4 million years ago. The sun had barely risen when the group moved through the tall grass. Their hands carried handfuls of small, hard seeds gathered from the previous day's hunt for food. Every step was measured. Every sound could mean danger. A distant roar made them freeze. Lions prowled the plains, and the humans knew better than to ignore them. The group huddled together, seeds clutched in their hands, hearts pounding. One of the younger members accidentally dropped a handful onto the dry earth. A seed bounced and rolled toward a low bush. "Leave it," whispered the elder, eyes scanning the horizon. "We move, or we die." They continued walking, moving toward a river that promised both water and safety. Along the way, vultures circled overhead, and the rustle of unseen creatures reminded them that nothing in this world came without risk. Near the riverbank, a crocodile lurked beneath the water. Unseen but sensed by the cautious group, they slowed, balancing carefully on uneven rocks. A young woman slipped, almost dropping the seeds she had gathered. Her hand shot out, gripping the bundle tightly. Survive required more than just avoiding predators. It required preserving food for the next day. By mid-afternoon, the group reached a small grove of trees, shaded from the relentless sun. They set down the seeds, arranging them in little piles near water and soft soil. Some seeds would sprout if left, but they could not know which ones. They were not yet farmers. They were survivors. At evening, as shadows stretched across the plains, a leopard prowled close by. One man spotted it and nudged the others silently. They picked up the seeds and scattered into the trees. The predator passed without noticing, but the humans understood the lesson. Every day was a gamble, and even small treasures like seeds could not be left unattended. Night came, and with it a chorus of unfamiliar sounds, insects, distant roars, and the wind rustling through the grass. The group huddled around awe.
Get armor. Shoot. Ah. Shoot. Tunggu apa kau? Tunggu. Masa? Ada aku. Tunggu. Tunggu. Ya, aku mana? Ala. Susu. Udah kamu. Susu. Ala. Oleh at.
A snow fire. The seeds resting safely nearby, as much as firelight could guard them. They did not know it. The seeds they carried, dropped and protected, were slowly finding new places to grow. Through danger, careful movement, and the constant presence of predators, these early humans were shaping the future of plants. One step, one handful of seeds at a time.
Cheke mabitaso okone. Usambote. Kami kupane. Ngulia. Ika ubia ha manoba. Boko. Kemudian bibida kote. Boko masalena boko kiwiko. Jani si amana ka
Baya ameka. Nkufia na amena baya.
Teko. Alafu hii tabia. Alafu. Teko. Teko, ija mama. Mama ben. Mama tena. Kekekene ka. Ya kwa afit. Kusate hapa saima. Abe. Teko, tapa. Enge wachoba. Boko kwa pe uchukua. Uchukua kekera kwa kwa.
Be kada ina.
Amada.
Ya bako hako kwa.
Ucho. Sisi au bwana. Za.
Mana kwa.
Teko. Teko sita. Teko. Lam. Teko. Nada. Ucho ndio mama ni hakika. Ishaku bakun lami. Ishaku bakun lami.
Hamam tan.
Ishaku sasa. Abe. Dashida. Asako? Oh. Jago? Tiga mama. Oh? Apa? Bayi tego. Chef. Ingi, Akayasi. Chef. Bucu apa nak? Tego you tego. Akayasi nana Akayasi ayako.
Ingi saya api na ota.
One ya sasa atapote. Bao. Na one iramu.
Mzungu ama kwa uika. Lamiso ngaluma.
Kaya nakaa nung.
Acha si jamaa yake anataka kumudu.
Kamichobo ngata.
Kwenda ngui tena toka.
Mushwa baba.
Ja.
Ali mushwa.
Kwakhe.
Tu suwa ke na ba se tek no iko.
The Tanzania before the sun lifts above the horizon. The village is already breathing. A faint blue light rests over the land, and the air is cool enough that every sound feels clear and close. In rural regions of Kenya, Tanzania, and Namibia, morning is not announced by clocks but by life itself. The village is already breathing. A faint blue light rests over the land, and the air is cool enough that every sound feels clear and close. In rural regions of Kenya, Tanzania, and Namibia, morning is not announced by clocks but by life itself. Roosters calling, goats shifting, wind moving through dry grass. The awakening of the village. Children are often the first to stir fully awake. They step outside barefoot, feeling the earth before the heat of the day arrives. Some rub sleep from their eyes, while others burst instantly into motion. You see them running between huts, chasing one another, laughing freely in a way that belongs only to mornings without hurry. They help with small tasks, gathering firewood, carrying water, or watching younger siblings. These responsibilities are not heavy burdens. They are early lessons in belonging. Every child grows up knowing they are part of something larger than themselves. As they play, they glance toward the cooking fires. Hunger is patient here, but the anticipation is joyful. The smell of smoke and warm grain travels through the air like a promise. The women and the fire. At the heart of the morning stands the fire. Women gather around it with calm purpose. Some kneel on the ground, others sit on low stools. Their movements are steady and efficient, shaped by memory and tradition rather than written instruction. Grains are ground by hand, sometimes with stone tools polished smooth from years of use. Water is added slowly. The thick porridge forms stirred carefully to keep it from burning. In some communities, milk is warmed. In others, flatbreads are prepared over hot surfaces. The food is simple, but nothing about it is careless. The fire itself is a living presence. It crackles softly, smoke rising in pale ribbons toward the brightening sky. Children drift closer. Drawn by warmth, mothers speak gently, reminding them to wait. Waiting is part of the ritual, patience before nourishment. Cooking is not only about feeding the body, it is a quiet expression of care. Every motion says you are held by this community. Men preparing for the day. While the meal is being prepared, men gather nearby. Some inspect tools used for herding cattle or goats. Others speak in low voices about where animals will graze or where tracks were seen the day before. Movements are deliberate.
The morning started like any other hunting day. Quiet, cool air. The soft crunch of dry grass under bare feet. The Hadzabe hunters moved in a loose line, bows relaxed but ready. Eyes reading the land the way others read books, tracks, winged bird calls, everything spoke, bringing the strange gift. A visitor had left behind a small wrapped bundle. Inside, Angel Chocolate, fine strands, light as spider silk. Sweet in a way no wild honey had ever been at first. No one touched it. They smelled it, turned it in the light. One elder broke off a piece and tasted carefully. Silence. Then laughter. Deep, surprised, contagious. The sweetness spread across tongues unused to anything so soft and airy. Some said it vanished too fast. Others said it felt like eating a cloud that melted into sugar. A young hunter tried to stretch the strands between his fingers, amazed that food could be so delicate. It became a story immediately, not just a taste, but an experience. Something to compare with baobab fruit, with honeycomb, with roasted meat. Different, not better, not worse, just new. After the sharing, they returned to the hunt. The lamb still demanded attention. A kudu had passed earlier. The tracks were fresh, bows lifted, feet quiet again. But now there was a lightness in the group. Jokes about sky food, playful teasing about who would trade meat for more of that sweet thread. Even as they moved with ancient skill and focus, the memory of the chocolate lingered like a brief, bright spark in a very old rhythm of life. By sunset, meat hung over the fire, smoke rising into the cooling air. Someone mentioned the angel hair again. Heads nodded, smiles returned. A new taste had come and gone in a single day. But the story of it would travel much longer than the sweetness itself. Dois-je rester? Le soleil se lève sans le tambour. La nuit vient avec le soleil. Le soleil frappe le béton, réchauffe ma peau. Les oiseaux trient, le jour commence. Un nouveau tour, la roue a tourné. Le cœur de la ville embrase mon âme. Les gens avancent comme une rivière. Personne ne ralentit, tout le monde y va. Entends les klaxons, entends l'appel. La vie danse pour chacun de nous. C'est un jour sauvage ici. On tourne sans fin. Des voix dans le bruit.
Habi oma kabiti habi kwate asake meti enako oma kako.
Iye, ashako ika iye ikale to mana. Okane.
A snow fire. The seeds resting safely nearby, as much as firelight could guard them. They did not know it. The seeds they carried, dropped and protected, were slowly finding new places to grow. Through danger, careful movement, and the constant presence of predators, these early humans were shaping the future of plants. One step, one handful of seeds at a time. Life was hard. Life was dangerous. But even in the wild, even under constant threat, the first partnership between humans and seeds had begun. whispering seeds. 3.4 million years ago. The sun spilled gold across the plains. Early humans walked slowly, carrying small, smooth seeds in their hands. The seeds were ordinary, or so it seemed. But in the quiet moments, they seemed to shift slightly, almost guiding the human step. A young man, Kanu, paused as he felt a seed slip from his finger. It landed softly on the ground. For a moment, it seemed to shimmer in the sunlight. He picked it up again and instinctively, he dropped it near a clump of soft soil. Why here? He whispered, as if the seed could have in a strange sense it seemed. Next day, a tiny green shoot The group moved cautiously. Predators lurked in every shadow. Lions prowled The seeds seemed to respond to danger. When a lion approached from the east, the hands full of seeds rolled just out of reach of the path. Humans cautiously, almost urging them towards safety. Midday, the group rested beneath a tree. One woman, Luna, laid down her seeds and noticed they hummed softly in the wind. Almost like a quiet song, only she could hear. The sound made her heart steady, even as vultures circled overhead. Each day was a test of survival. Fire, water, predators, hunger. But every night when the humans slept, the seeds seemed to stretch tiny roots toward the richest soil, silently claiming the world alongside the humans who unknowingly tended them. Weeks passed. The humans walked, collected and dropped seeds. Some sprouted, some traveled by accident, carried on fur or stuck to hands. And the seeds, in their small, mysterious way, guided the humans to food, water, and safety. No one could explain it. No one knew that these tiny objects held the potential for entire forests and fields millennia in the future. The humans respected them anyway, carrying them, protecting them, and sometimes listening, just a little, to the whispers of life beneath their fingers. The plains stretched endlessly, dangerous and wild. Yet in the quiet partnership between walking humans and whispering seeds, the first echoes of agriculture had begun. Magical, fragile, and almost alive. Life 3.4 million years ago. Humans and the first seeds. The sun rose slowly over the endless plains of East Africa. Sparse trees cast long shadows across tall grass, and the air smelled faintly of earth and water. Small groups of early humans moved cautiously, carrying handfuls of seeds they had collected.